how to create a healthy environment for ourselves to give ourselves the space to heal whatever we need to heal, wherever we are dealing with. And in this space, in this program, I will invite people from different angles with different point of view for the human being and how to bring the health and create healthy habits, healthy environment for ourselves to create health in our body, to back to ourselves, to the nature of being healthy, happy person. And as always, I'm reminding myself and to my clients in the treatment room, this is not like you're going to heal your ankle or your knee, because everything is connected with everything in the body and beyond the body. It's not only about the movement, it's not only about the nutrition, it's not only about the mental health, all is connected. So when we can see ourselves from the holistic point of view, connective point of view, is much more effective and efficient to back to the health, to create the environment in the way it is serving us and helping us to heal ourselves. So, in this program, in these talks, I will present you the different point of view, the different angles, and how it's connected, how easy we can tap to this connection, and how we can understand the connection, how it's affecting our body. Because I'm working usually with the human being through the body, but this is only one way, and this is not only one effective way. And when we can connect all these ways, all this approach, all these points, all these fields together, then we create a healthy space for ourselves to heal wherever we deal with. And always when we tap into the treatment, to the therapeutic situation, we need to understand this is the process and this cooperation between us and the therapist and the patient, because there is not such a situation we can go somewhere and someone is healing us, even though we go for the surgery and they doing for us some amazing procedures, some treatments, some surgeries. But if we don't change our ways which lead us to the need of surgery, then we will back there again, and maybe it will be not possible to fix it through the surgery, through the operation again. So we need to understand the disease, sickness is a process. We get into this process and we creating it and cultivating the process of sickness, sick habits, a wrong understanding of our body, of our mind. And then we need to take it back, change it to be happier and healthier. So here in this space, we'll have opportunity to talk with different specialists who are dedicated to their field, but they understand this is holistic approach. And through the holistic approach, through the holistic understanding, we can get the real results of healing, of treatment. And also in these talks, we will have certain opportunity to explain and to experience our self-healing powers, how to activate the energy in our body, what to do, what kind of exercises, what kind of herbs, what kind of habits use for ourselves to create this space where the body is relaxed and can heal all kind of our problems, all kind of situations what we deal with. So, for example, the first thing what we need to look on in our life is how much we are sleeping, because sleep is the basic thing for recovery, for rest, for regenerate our nervous system, for regenerate our muscles. And also certain hours in the night are connected with our hormonal system, because our pineal gland is releasing hormones, the substance which are activating processes in our body. And this is crucial for us, if it's possible, to sleep between, let's say, 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. But the narrow window is between 2 to 3 a.m. This is the golden hour of sleep, because then the cortisol, which is the hormone of inflammation in the body, is released by the pineal glands and our kidneys. So we need to be able to sleep at this time. Otherwise, these processes will be more violent for our body, and long term they will damage us. And next time we will have opportunity to speak with Dominica Collins, which is a naturopathist and nutritionist and herbalist, and more than that. She will explain us a bit more, and we will have opportunity to talk about the pain, how to heal pain from the perspective of the herbs, from the perspective of nutrition. I will add my part about movement, about activating the self-healing powers in the body correlated with the breath. And we'll talk about meditation as well, how important it is to calm down our mind, to find the space for ourselves, to focus on the things which make us happy, and how to create this space in our life, how to create this space, this time in our daily schedule. Because many times my clients tell me, "Oh no, Chris, it's not possible. I'm so busy. I don't have the time for that." No way. We have 24 hours. Everyone have 24 hours. It depends on us how we will use it and how conscious we are during these 24 hours. And there are certain techniques to back to the consciousness, to back to the present, even though there is many things happening in our life at the moment. But we always can back to the moment and choose what to do now, what to do next, what is important, and how to evaluate important things which are creating the healthy space for ourselves. So this series of talk, I call it health talks, because we will talk about the health in general, and each time we'll back to the holistic approach, and we will link connection between the mind, nutrition, breath, movement, and how to apply it to our daily life, to back to the healthy environment which we can create around ourselves, and which we can cultivate, and which we should cultivate every day. In this way, our body will be healthy, and we can be happy and healthy and create amazing experience of the life. Whatsoever is challenging us, it's up to us if we choose to approach that with joy and happiness, or if we choose to go to the negativity and sadness. And we will talk about the emotions, how to cope with emotions. And it's not the best way to skip the emotions, to put them down, to put them aside, to put them away. It's natural thing to go through them, but it's not good for us if we stuck with certain emotional states, because in this way we are damaging ourselves, and we are not present. So the first thing is, let's check how much we sleep and what time we are using for our sleep during the day. And as I said, there is a golden rule for our body. is to sleep between 1 and 5 a.m. Of course, once in a time when we are not sleeping because something is happening, we're going for the party, we need to learn in the night, or we need to work over the night, that's fine. But if we repeat that habit every day for some period of time, that will definitely damage us, and that will take away the comfort of life and happiness from our life. The other thing is, for us, very important to look how much we drinking, I mean the water, during the day, because it's important for us. It's basic to keep our body hydrated. If we are not hydrated enough, then we're starting to have certain problems with the circulation of the blood, lymph, with the arrangement of movement in the joints, with the length of the muscles. All kind of situations can kick in. So remember to check if we are drinking enough. If we don't drink enough, then our body starting to behave like a camel. It's accumulating water, and we keeping the water for the moments where we are really dry and we really need it, but it's creating all kind of swelling in our legs. It's creating the swallow in our belly as well. So it's very important for us to drink uh, enough water. What it is enough water? That is the often question. Enough water, it means between 2 to 3 liters water per day, and it depends how hot is outside, and also it depends on what we're doing in our work and our activities. If we have a sports day, or we going to the gym, or we're doing cardio, then we need to drink more, because that's quite simple. We're heating up our body and we're losing the water much more or quicker. Then we need to supply more water to our body. And another thing, and that will be the separate topic, we will have a whole program about this topic, is breath. So we will talk a lot about breath, uh, how to breathe, which directions, which ways, pathways of breath use for certain reasons, because we can calm down through the breath, we can increase energy in our body, we can increase strength in our body if we need it and if we want it through the breath. So there's many ways for us to use the breath consciously. But as everything, we need to practice it. And the very first thing is to realize we are breathing and how we're breathing, which pathway we use to breathe on the daily base. So that will be the separate topic, separate episode about the breath. But just to observe how we're breathing and how we feel when we are breathing, because through the breath we can also um, manage our pain, we can manage our anxiety, we can manage our mental tension. So there's many things what we can support by the proper breath and proper ways of breathing. And the fourth important part of our life, daily life, is movement. So it's important for us to observe ourselves, how much we move, and how do we feel during the movement. And when we are observing these movements, when we are observing the amount of movement, we start to realize, we start to get the conscious decisions what to do, how to do, if we will drive everywhere, or maybe we can walk a bit, how many steps we're doing during the day. And there's many technological things which can help us, for example, watch with the steps counting and all kind of stuff, which we can use. I'm not against the technology. I really like this new tech which is supporting us, but very often it become our trap as well. We stacking in the technology instead to use it to serve us. So we will also have a few talks about that, how to use the technology to serve us instead to be a slave of the technology. Also, I'm really happy to have Q&A sessions here. So wherever, if you have any questions, if you would like to talk about something special, which is bothering you or disturbing you, or if you have any condition, like a health condition, and you feel good to share it publicly, I'm very happy to navigate the process to the point is, well, how it's possible through the media, through the camera. And I will always ask my guests to get some advice for you guys. As I said, next time with us will be Dominika, but also there will be many other guys from different fields who may have certain interesting advices, techniques which we can use. And also I will step by step into that techniques about the self-healing, how to do that, how to activate our body to this. So today I would like to thank you for your attention, for being here, and I'm waiting for the questions in the comments under this video. And we will be here more often. So thank you for your time and see you next time.